What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 547 interviews I've done in 4.5 years. Give this special guest from Manhattan, New York to Boston 617 a second to get on here, and we will start this Iccy Show. If you want to be a guest, I'm booking until April. Inbox me. I'll let you know the dates I have available. My interviews are $50. We are internationally. Salute to Legal Mob Entertainment. Much love and respect to Miss BK. Artists, get on her radio station. She has great package deals. You never know who's on the other end listening to your music, so I suggest it 1000%. After today, tune in the 4th, tune in the 5th, tune in the 10th, the 12th, the 31st, 17th. The list goes on. Salute to everyone that supports the Iccy Show. This June will be our 5th year anniversary of the Iccy Show. I plan to be the 600 by then. I will be providing free lunch like I did the last 2 years. Last year I provided 25 free lunches. The year before was 9. So this year I hope to serve 50 people this year. So come on down. I'll be giving giveaways, t-shirts. Just like last year, you never know what you're going to receive. We had a psychic there last year. I plan on having her again this year. And a couple of other people will be in there. When I get the confirmation, I will let you know, and you'll start to see the flyers for that very soon. Don't forget, Tuesday, Bible studies with the children's 10-15 minutes long. My son did take over the show, so he is the host of it now. I apologize. Trying to talk everything I want. What's up, Tracy? Peace, queen. Hope everything is well. Make sure you get on her radio station, too. Tracy put your information down here. Artists, if you're in the New England area, get on her radio station. Definitely great host right there, Miss Snake Charm. She has books out there. Her husband has a book. So go support the local vibe and support relationships. It's hard to do in this in this industry. So salute to Miss Queen and King over there, Tracy. I had both of them during the pandemic, and it was sad because I'm used to seeing Tracy outside. And we had to do it over the internet. So it was a big change. That's when we had to switch from in person to the internet. Tracy, if you ever need an interview again, I got you. Just inbox me and I'll give you the dates I have available, and I will set that up for you. Definitely. Let's see. Why isn't he on here is the question. All right, so give him a second. That's what we're waiting for. Shout out. Well, let's give some shout outs. DJ Ninja from last month, he was on the Iccy Show. Go check him out. He's internationally, state to state, country to country like me. Oliver, she's a female, inspiring me. He is a dope artist. Kim K. Nim K. Excuse me, I apologize, Queen. Nim K. Go check out her. What else? Who else did I have? Let's see. I got my other book over there, but like I said, just check out who is doing what and what they're doing. Stay tuned. There's a lot of shows I will be hosting. I'm gonna put that up there, and also a lot of movies will be this year and next year will be coming out that I was filming for, so I'll be updating it as they come out. Here we go. I'm going to add you again. It says added. Here we go. Hey, welcome to the Iccy Show. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How we doing tonight?
Good. Thank you. This is just Cauz from Manhattan, New York to Boston 617. Salute. Thank you for coming on the Iccy Show.
Absolutely. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And shout out to Felix putting this interview together. Much love, respect. Zulia Warriors. They're internationally, so much love and respect to all of them.
Early. Shout out Zulu Nation. You already know. Shout out Second to None. Shout out Felix. You already know, boss man.
Definitely. So for the people that don't know of you, why don't you let them know how you started to get into this industry?
Got you. Um, well, I actually started rapping and stuff when I was younger, about 16 years old. But when I started to, first started making moves was actually out here, like in Vermont, and actually got on stage because of Circle Bangs. I don't know if you know him, but
I've heard of him.
yeah, but he's actually the reason why I actually got on stage first time, you know what I'm saying? And we actually linked up and did a whole bunch of shows together, you know what I'm saying? And we had, set up, what I'm saying, the team, the Horsemen, I don't know if you know them, you know what I'm saying? So, Flex 45 and Forever Fresh. So, we linked up with the team and we formulated the Horsemen and you know what I mean? So that's when we all got started. So it was about like what, 4 or 5 years ago. So about 4 or 5 years on the scene now. So.
Oh, that's dope, definitely. Now, is Felix your manager or is he just an acquaintance that you know in the industry?
Nah, Felix the manager. Felix my manager.
Okay, salute to Felix. He be having a lot of great talent underneath his wing. So artists, if you're looking for a manager, link with Felix. He is looking for to manage other artists also. Is there anything holding you back in this industry?
Is anything holding me back in the industry right now? Just I mean, not really holding me back, but just like trying to be able to like get like a monetary, you know what I'm saying, like, income, you know what I'm saying, like just like a steady income, like, from being an artist and just making that like sole income. Like
Right.
as soon as that, is able to happen, that would be, the priority, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I can't complain. Everything else is good.
Yes, definitely. It takes time. It takes time. I've been in the industry since 2007, and my show's only been around for 4.5 years. But it takes time. Like you have to invest in yourself, like they say. You have to be out there. You can't just stay in your hometown or your home state. You got to get out there so you have people that support you, follow you, know of you.
Yeah,
That's very important as an artist to do.
it's true. It's true. You gotta be willing to get out of the the comfort zone and get out of that shell. Because if you're comfortable where you're at, you know that you have to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
Definitely, definitely. Where's the best place you performed at?
Oh wow. Uh, best place. Damn, I don't even know. I see because it's so funny. It's like usually the places like that I like are usually like the newest places that I get to perform at. So like I don't have like a favorite place. It's just usually the newest place that I performed at. So like the last newest place that I performed at was, let's see, where was the newest place that we performed at? The Crane Theater in New York. We performed at the 66 Dream Point Bar. That's like my new favorite spot. And
Where is that located?
that's in Brooklyn.
Okay, okay. I have
Yeah.
to check it out. I go to New York a lot, so I have to check it out. I got an award out in Jamaica, Queens, New York.
Ah,
Oh, what was it called? If you say it, I'll know it. I forget what it
you
was.
said
I'm
you said
sorry.
it's Jamaica, Queens?
Jamaica, Queens. Yes,
Yeah, I don't
it's
know.
like a hip hop underground. It's not an underground, but it is underground. It's on the main street. Um, if you don't know where it is, you're gonna pass right by it.
Oh shit. Oh, I don't know.
But it's nice. It's dope. It's 2 floors.
Gotta
So
go
check
there.
it out because they do a lot of performances out there. My peoples perform out there too. They do like 420 friendly drinks,
Oh,
smoking
snap.
out there. Yeah, so check it out. If you said the name, I would know it. I just can't think of it, to be honest with you. But shout out to Brooklyn, New York. They got I love the Vibe Hotel.
Yo, that is so funny. I've always wanted to stay there.
It's nice.
Yeah, it
They
looks
got some
beautiful.
suites in there. I recommend staying on the top floor where the where that I don't I forget it's all gold across the street from the Vibe Hotel. That what is that? A performance place?
How
A
do I?
church with the lions, but it's all in gold. I forget what it's maybe it's a temple. I could be, but it's dope. It's beautiful, really nice. I recommend you if you ever stay out there, and they be having some good deals. So tell them
Oh,
you're an artist. Tell them the Iccy Show sent you. I don't know if they remember me. I went to the grand opening. They invited me to the grand opening. I was there. We were lit. It was packed.
yeah, no, it sounds like a good time. I'd be down. Definitely,
Definitely.
definitely, definitely.
What is the best advice you've been given during your career?
Oh, wow. Don't listen to everyone. Don't
Good
listen,
advice.
don't listen to everyone. Everyone is gonna tell you something. You can, you know what I'm saying? Like you have ears, you're obviously gonna hear it, but don't listen to everyone. Can't
Yes, that's
listen.
great advice.
Yeah.
Especially you never know because someone could be smiling in your face and then hating underneath their skin. So they might tell you something to throw you off, and you're like, "What? That
Right.
doesn't add up. I'm not doing that shit." I've had someone tell me to turn around, and he was a DJ.
Mm.
I'm not gonna mention names, but he turned around and told me, I homemade made my logo when I first started the industry. It means something. There's something behind it. So it's not like, and it has to do with music. It's a half a music note. He said he made a flyer for me, and he added my logo. He took my logo, added his logo. He goes, I don't like your logo, so I'm not gonna put it on the flyer for you. I said that represents me, so how are you gonna tell me something? And
Right,
that doesn't make sense, right? Because it's me.
right.
So
That's
that's
correct.
great.
Yeah.
If you could pick one person to do a feature, who would it be?
Talib Kweli.
Okay,
Yo, but yup, Talib.
okay. Have you ever thought about doing battle rap?
Absolutely not. I know that I would not do rap. I would have to step back from rap and then be like, all right, I need to attack this. It's completely different now. Yeah, but I mean, everybody's, done battle rapping, here and there, but like that's not my forte. That's
Okay,
not.
I understand definitely. I seen some stuff crack off right there, and it's like,
Yeah.
whoa, you didn't. But some people are disrespectful. Like it's supposed to be a sport, and I understand people really take it, to a next level. But people should respect it so it doesn't get shut down. It doesn't ruin it for other people in that culture. But people don't think smart.
No, no. I mean, I'm not gonna say I was brought up in rap, but I'm gonna say like the rap that I thought, was like the dope rap, you know what I'm saying? It was like the rap that was supposed to be there to help. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be on some like, "Oh, I'm gonna attack you." It was
Right.
on some, yo, I'm gonna help you. Like I might be struggling, but like I'm not gonna attack you for no like what? So, you know what I'm saying? For like battle rap, I was like never like attached to that type of, thing. But like, I can't knock it though. Like these people are serious. They're dope. Like some of them are just like, you listen to them and you're like, damn, yeah, I couldn't have put that together. Okay. Yeah. Like, wow, okay.
Definitely. Do you know the Mummy Bars from Brooklyn, New York?
No, I've heard of them though.
Those are my people. So, yeah, small
Okay.
world. I figure you're in New York, so they're known out there. So that's why I mentioned it.
Oh,
What's your favorite? I apologize. What did you say?
no, no, I said that's dope. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay, okay, cool. What is your favorite song to perform?
Wow. Uh,
I'm getting you tonight, huh?
oh, you really are though. All right. So I would have said if you would have asked me 2 years ago, I would have said Life. But I'm thinking my favorite song would be Why right now. And I only performed it maybe once or twice. But the feeling that I get behind it when performing it, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if everybody feels it, but that feeling that I get when I perform it, I just love the song. So for that feeling alone, that is my low key my favorite song.
Okay, that's dope, definitely. Is there any time that you felt your music came out stronger than other times when you went in the studio? Like if you go through something serious, have you noticed that?
Yes, very much so. The influence of anything that like I'm going through influences my music. Like I say that like if you're listening to like a total piece of work, like obviously I don't have a lot of, you know what I'm saying, total pieces of work, but like I want to be able to say that like if you listen to a total piece of work of mine, like you won't really be able to like nail it down. Like you'll be able to be like, okay, I know where he was at, but you won't be able to like nail down the actual formula for what like where I got to, because like it's all based on feeling and where I was at the time, where I was writing a song, like what the beat said to me at the time, you know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes I just hear a beat and then I don't even write the song. Like I won't even be conscious. Like the pen will just, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I didn't even write that. I wasn't even there for that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it just doesn't, you know what I'm saying? And then so other times, like it'll take me 2 weeks to write a song because it's just that hard for me to be like, okay, I need to attack this like it's a formula. I need to sit there and, okay, these 4 bars need to be this. And then I need to sit there and think about that. Okay, those 4 bars with that. Then the next 4 bars have to be this. And then like construct it accordingly. Like, you know what I mean? So every song I try to formulate like a different type of way every time. So
That's dope. That's definitely dope. Is there only one producer you use, or do you use multiple producers?
multiple producers every time. I like to to work with different people. I feel that working with different people is always the best way to give uh different different colors of light, you know what I'm saying, towards different aspects of your craft. So I figure if I work with different people, I'll be able to show different, aspects of the way that I rap. So that's why I like working with different people.
Definitely, definitely. Awesome. Do you have a clothing line out there?
I do. It's called Just Cause. It ain't it's nothing, awesome. Not yet. But like the line is called Equilibrium, but just the Just Cause line. It's actually on my website. Um I can give you the link. I can send it to you if you like, after the interview if you like.
Yeah, let them know. Let them know all
Oh
that.
yeah,
And when we're done, if you could text all that information so they could follow you in your website, definitely let them know.
sure, absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you want to let them know on there so they can hear you?
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I'm actually in the process of buying the actual name of
Okay.
the site. So like it's like a long undesignated indignation. So I don't know if you guys want it. So it's like X something, just cause something, something, and it's you nobody want to type that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's like yeah.
Okay. So
So I'll just send you so
yeah,
I'll send you the link and then everybody
yes, he'll text it in the comments, and then you guys can follow it. He'll put it in the comments, and then you guys will be able to see exactly what it is. I have GoDaddy. What is it? I even have to check. I'm like, what is it? It's GoDaddy site.
I can't.
Uh, so it's real long. It's like everything together and stuff. So I understand what you're talking about. It took me a while. So salute, definitely. Hey, at least you got it. Much love and respect for that.
Absolutely. Yeah, wait, just give me a second because I don't think my phone will allow me to do the live and the information grabbing and then sending it.
Oh no, no, no. You'll get disconnected. So yeah, you could do it after the interview. You could go back
Okay,
and then do it, okay?
copy that. Copy.
All right, cool. Is there any shout outs you would like to give to anybody?
Yes. Shout out to literally everybody at Second to None. Shout out to Felix. Shout out to you, Jackie. Thank you so much
Thank
for letting me do this. You know what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate
Thank you. And shout out to my wife, Ashley
it. Yes.
Castillo. Thank you so much for dealing with me and my craziness that have allowed me to be the guy that I am and the artist that I've become and is trying to be. And just thank you to all the people that believe in me and then all the people that don't.
Yes.
Thank you.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out to the haters. They
Hell
make
yeah.
us motivate. So salute to them.
Hell
Definitely.
yes.
Salute to your wife too. It's hard to be in a relationship in this industry. I know I've been it. So I know how it is. It can be stressful. So salute to your queen dealing with it. You got to give her the shout out too because I know it's hard. So definitely salute to her.
Absolutely.
Uh, how many songs do you think you got out there now altogether?
Uh, I have almost 50 songs. I'm gonna say I have 48. I think I have 48 songs. I want to get to about 100 by the end of this year. I really want to get to 100 songs. I don't know if I'm going to get there, but that's the goal. I want to get to 100
Okay.
songs. That's what I want to get to. So
Definitely. You'll get there. Just stay motivated and stay positive and keep your circle positive, and you'll be all right. You're almost there. Think about it. Less than 100. You got 40 more to go. I see it. You can have it.
I
That's like me. I'm
think I
trying to get to 600 by June of interviews. I'm at 647. I'm almost there. I'm motivated.
got that. Oh, you got that. You
Yeah.
got this. You got this. You got this.
So definitely, if you're in June, if you're ever in the Haverhill location area,
Mhm.
come out. I'm providing free lunch at a hip hop store. So your boy Nice's location in Four Railroad Square. I'll be out there giving T-shirts out. You know, I did it last 2 years. I gave out free lunches, and I change it up every year. So come through with your wife, kids. You know.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely. That sounds actually good. Hell yeah, I'll pop out. Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You know, if you have anything to promote you know, bring it by. I usually have a table set up, you know, for artists to leave with, you know, they want stickers or whatever to promote them, you know, whatever you want.
Sweet. Thank you.
You're
Thank you. Yeah,
welcome.
definitely
And
gonna pop out.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Is there any shows coming up that you already have scheduled in?
Yes. Yes. I got a couple of shows. I have a couple. Well, we're actually in the process of setting up the dates for the tour, but I don't know the dates yet. I don't want to slip up and say the wrong dates. I just know that second and none, we're going to be in the process of chopping up some dates for the tour. So when I get the tour dates, I will definitely let everybody know. But just know second and none might be in your town, so we might be there. So you never know. But
Yes, definitely, definitely. Do you know some of the states that you will be in, or you don't know those yet?
um, I, we're gonna be in New York, Mass, Connecticut, Maine, New Hampshire. All right, and then yeah, you just see it. New York, and then you obviously New York City. We're gonna hit the homestead. Yup, yup. All right.
All right, cool. I'm gonna keep an eye out. So, you guys tuning in, make sure you look on his page. Look on Felix's page. You know, Felix has been promoting for the show. So, and this is Felix is artist. So, look on either page and keep support and make sure you pop out one of the shows. Support to this artist. He got great talent right here. Check out his music. You know, you can feel it. You know, if you got a soul, you'll feel his music. I was listening to some things, so definitely. How many more videos would you like to come out this year?
Wow. Um, as long as I'm working with the brilliant talent that I've been working with, shoot, sky's the limit. If I could just get up with the gentleman that I've been working with, uh, uh, Vigo Harris. I don't know him know that well. Uh,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, no, he does great work. He's been doing all my videos as of late. He's been, you know, amazing. You know what I'm saying? So if I could just continue working with him, wouldn't even know. We got what? We got done 6 videos in less than a week. So I really couldn't tell you. If we get grinding, I really can't give you an answer to that. Sky's the limit.
Definitely, definitely. Sky is the limit. And salute to you, going on your tour. Is this your first tour going?
My first official tour with like my name on it and everything officialized. Absolutely. I've been a part of tours before, like these past 4 years. I've definitely been a part of tours, yeah. But not like, not like all the shows, you know what I'm saying? Like if there was like 8 or 10 days, I was a part of like 4 or like 3, you know what I'm saying? But like I might have my name on the bill. It might be a picture, you know what I'm saying? So like this might be the real thing. So
That's awesome. Keep up the great work. I'm proud of you. You know, don't let nothing stop you. You got the best main thing, honestly. Having your wife on your side, that's the main key. And right there, that's the golden chip. So from there, take off like a bat out of hell, and don't let nobody stop you. Go full throttle. So that's the Iccy Showw approval, definitely.
beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm proud that, you promote yourself as an artist. A lot of artists don't do that. especially having a manager that they think that, you know, once they get a manager, not to promote themselves. And that's wrong. You're always going to promote, 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 promote. You can't stop. And I see you always promoting yourself. So salute to you. You got flowers for that, because a lot of artists don't do that.
It's hard. It's hard. It's literally a second job. So if you're working a full-time job and you're always on your phone, that's another job. I don't care who you are, and you know this better than most, because your job is to be on this phone. This is
Yes.
not a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Making content, being on the phone, and then trying to create music, write music, and then, you know, it's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? So we do it for the love.
Definitely. Definitely, definitely. What could you tell the youngins, you know, about music? Since you're from New York, you know, I'm not too, I'm 40, I'll be 45 in June. You look younger than me. And thank you. You know, you're welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome. What could you tell the youngins about this drill music? Could you tell them, you know, back in the day, I remember, you know, music without having a beat, people beatboxing and, you know, doing, you know, what's it called on the floor when they were dancing? Break
Breakdancing.
dancing.
Absolutely. Breaking
And
and all that.
the youngins don't know about that, and I want to bring that back. So what could you tell about that era to the youngins, something about that?
Wow. Um, oh, man. I just want to say, like, so about that era, like, I don't know if you can, that era just has so much soul, so much heart, so much just like it was a feeling beyond feeling that you could feel. You can't really explain something like that unless you was there, unless you could actually, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like a, I don't know. It was beyond a feeling that you would feel when you would listen or be next to somebody who would talk about it, or you would see it. Like if you was to see somebody beatboxing on the street or somebody breakdancing on it, you was, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't, yeah, I don't, you know. I mean, but I'm an older head though. That's what they call us now. We're old heads. It's
We're
like,
OGs. We're OGs.
yeah,
And
where
it
I'm
has,
like, I don't. When did this happen? When
yeah,
did this happen?
yeah,
And you know, and they're like, yeah, no, you know, and I'm like, but you guys have no soul. I'm like, you guys are like, you're saying a whole bunch of stuff. I'm like, you guys could be real. It could be all real. Everything
yeah,
that you could be saying is real. I believe you, no doubt. Where's your heart at, though? I
right.
feel nothing for what you're saying, because I don't think you feel anything you're saying.
Yes,
Well, I don't
yes.
feel none of the music. You could say piano 9 million times, but if you ain't feeling the word piano, I'm not feeling nothing you're saying.
Facts. Big facts.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the realest thing I could say about all of this music out now. They're like, y'all saying crazy stuff now, and it's like, okay, is that could be real, but
Right,
you're not feeling what you're saying. I know you're not, because I don't feel nothing. Yeah,
right.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, you gotta feel the music. It gotta come from the soul.
yeah.
You know, that's what music's about. You know, that's why when you go to a concert, you feel it. You want to be out, you know, where the person's performing at. And breakdancing, I grew up on that era. And, you know, I was the one with the big boom box, you know, like having it wherever I went, stuff like that. And, you know, people would be interacting with each other, neighborhoods interacting with each other, and that's what we need to bring back. And people don't understand that. They think it's just like, you know, it's not like that. And it's like, you know, that never goes away. Like if you go to some undergrounds in New York, like I've been to some undergrounds and they still get it in.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I love it because it's like everybody's around, everyone's interacting, no one's fighting, no one's getting this, that, whatever the case may be. Like we're getting along. And that's important. People need to understand hip hop needs to come back. Felix, you coming in.
Absolutely.
He wants to be added in. Felix. Felix is coming on right now. You can continue talking though what you were saying. I don't want
No,
you.
No, not a problem. But I think that hip hop definitely needs to go back to its roots type. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel that it's like losing its soul, like or losing its way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that if you're at least if you're bringing it to the new wave and you're doing whatever you could do that. Do that. I have no problem with change. I'm down with it. Like I'm one of the old heads that if you saying something, yo, say that. But if you're not gonna say anything, if you're not saying anything with feeling, yo, I am not with it, and I can't listen to
Yes,
it either.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? I can't listen to it either. It hurts. But you,
Welcome, Felix. Zulia Warriors in the building. This is
boss
your manager
man,
right here, Felix. What's going on from the Hampshire, Massachusetts?
What's up,
Hampshire, not
man?
Massachusetts. I'm putting Massachusetts to New
Hey,
Hampshire.
I grew up there,
Just
so
cause manager. How
what's
you
going
doing?
on, yo? Like literally just got in from work.
Me too.
always work. Y'all always work.
That, we were just talking about, what I was asking, just cause how does he feel about, how the industry changed, from the drill music to, back in the day used to be beatboxing, things like that. What's your input on that, Felix?
I hate it.
You
Now,
hate
I
the drill music or you hate
I
beatboxing?
no,
Oh,
like this drill music because I think with drill music spends too much time condoning violence.
Yes,
And
I totally.
I mean, and I don't knock anybody who does it,
Yes.
but me personally, um, I mean, I used to live that life, and I'd rather not be involved with it anymore. I don't tell these guys, and they all know anybody that I work with. I don't tell them what to do in their music. I'm not a big fan of it. But I'm not really a big fan of music in general from this generation today. Um, I respect them guys. They do their thing. Hey, if you can make it no matter what you do, hey, I'm not gonna knock you for it. I don't have to mess with it. I mean, we got guys that do music with us that they do the drill bit, but they do it a different way. It's if you listen to it, it's very different. They use drill beats and there's content in the music and they're talking about something in the music.
so that
Unlike
through the
a lot
music,
of
you're like, okay, though.
what I'm tired of is, and like I said, I don't want to knock anybody's hustle. The thing I hate is that there's so much condoning of drug use in the culture. I always say, man, I grew up on drug dealer music. These kids today are growing up on drug using music.
Early.
It's true.
And not that either one is a great thing to be condoning. It's just, if all you're talking about, how much music do you hear today that all they're talking about how much perks and lean and all this other crap they're doing?
Yes.
Stupid music.
And that bothers me because, I think about it, this generation of kids coming out today that are just listening to music that aren't even artists are listening to this music. And what's that showing them?
I just literally released a track yesterday. Literally talking about all this outro 444, literally all of this. Just dropped all that knowledge about like, yo, like just dropped the music video, like it's fire. Vigo Harris, did all of that. Yo, fire. Y'all should check it out. Boss Man already knows. Talk about all that. It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
I totally agree with you, Felix. I'm not a fan of the drill music. I'm a 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. That music never dies out. You go to weddings, you play any of that type of music, you'll see somebody on that dance floor. This drill music, people staring you down, ready to shoot you, ready to kill you, ready to rob you outside, something like that. And I understand. I don't knock anybody, that does do the drill music, but it's to extent, not a whole album of drill music. I mean, come on, let's just cut it down. Just like the auto tunes, I'm not a fan of it, but once in a while here and there. But When they're doing a whole album and it gets tiring.
I don't mind auto-tune if it's being used on the hooks.
Right.
But listening through a whole track, I can't do it.
Me either. It's not natural. It's not the soul. We want to hear you.
Saying, I'm like, you're using everything right now. I'm like, you come up.
It's all right to use a little bit for pitch correction when you're recording, but some people just overdo it. And again, I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. You know, you make your music how you want to. My problem with drill music, and I gotta say it again, is that there's a lot of people that are doing drill music out there, because drill music comes with a lifestyle.
Right.
You know, those are people that have lived that style life. They've been, you know, a lot of these cats doing drill music ain't about that life they claim they are. But we, you know, I know a lot of them.
Right.
I know a lot of people doing drill music. They're not about that life.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But
and
you
no
know,
disrespect to anybody, but it's
that
like,
can be dangerous too. You know, if you're rapping about doing this or claiming this and claiming that, and you're not claiming nothing, and then, you know, what if someone comes and puts the flag in front of you, and then what you gonna do then? Like, I don't know. It's a sticky situation.
That's why I'm against it. Like I said, I got guys that do it. I'm against people. If you ain't living that lifestyle, you shouldn't be doing that music.
Yes.
Somebody's gonna call your card one of these days, and it's not gonna be good.
Right.
You go out the street, and that's it.
Yeah.
They'll ask you to prove.
And we need to get away from the violence. Too many great artists from past and present, just recently, man. Too many dying out there, man. You know, it's scary. This is the most dangerous job in the world, is being a rapper today.
Anything in the industry. Even being, I've had people, you know, talk shit to me, being a host, you know, and it's like, my show is for you artists and for managers. Anything positive around there, that's what my job to be. And I've done a lot of interviews, and for people to say something, you know, I look at it and I'm like, you know, it's a platform for you guys to interact. If you don't, you know, they'll be like, oh, Jackie, can you make this connect? No, that's why I do the interview. You see the person on there, that's up to you. We're grown, you know. You gotta call, be like, yo, I seen you on the show. I would like to do a feature with that artist, you know. That's how they're supposed to interact. I want, you know, Felix as my manager. You gotta call him.
We are willing, you know, we're very open to working with anybody, even though for some reason, we have the reputation with some people out there that believe we don't want to work with people, which is far from the truth.
Ready to work.
You know, I mean, people got to put the time and effort. We don't just work with anybody. I feel we're still very slept on. This whole team, and we got we got 3 different entities now that are part of this shit. It's Second and None Street Religion, Sicker Than Most. Shout out to all the guys. So it's just, you know, we put in a lot of work, and a lot of people sleeping on what we do.
Yes. How many artists you got under you, Felix? Let them know who your artists are.
I've lost count.
Like 1 or 2.
They're not under me. What it is, you know, we're all working together under 3 different entities: Sicker Than Most, Street Religion, Second and None. You know, you got guys like New Country, G-Mac, Young Breeze, Don Perignon, D French, Just Cause.
I know.
I'm trying to remember. I'm so bad with remembering names.
Yeah.
Shorty Banks, can't forget him. Casadan, who's part of Street Religion. It's so many. It's just so many people involved with these 3 entities. And sorry if I'm forgetting people, but y'all know, if you're part of Second and None Street Religion or Sicker Than Most, I'm shouting it. You know who you are. When you put me on the spot, I can't remember everybody's name. They know who I'm talking about. So it's you know, Louis Seifert. Oh, Fresh. God, Fresh will shoot me if I don't fucking remember. Yes.
Definitely.
You know, the list goes on, and we get better every day. We putting out as much music as anybody out there right now.
Yes.
The catalog from all these artists speak for themselves, man. We're putting out more music, just as much music, if not more, than anybody out there. And we got bigger things coming this summer. We're gonna be making some announcements here soon. We got some things coming up that are gonna blow the roof off.
Yes.
I'm
I'll
not ready to announce them yet.
I think nothing.
I'll be part of the blowing the roof off.
Somebody asked about a Batman.
Jackie, I'm doing my birthday bash, April 23rd. Come down to my birthday bash. We're doing a big show with all the artists from the three crews. April 23rd.
Where?
It's at 603.
Okay, I'll be there.
Lenny Linguini and
Is G-Mac performing?
Yep, he'll be there performing.
I'll be there.
But it's actually
Are you
it's mine.
Just cause?
Yep, he better be.
I mean, I hope so.
But I'm about to get the flyer done, so the flyer will be up. But Lenny Linguini and M Styles are going to be hosting the show. I'm not hosting my birthday bash this year because I usually do that, but not this year.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Be free to...
But it's G-Mac's birthday bash too that day, so.
Okay.
I
might have to give him a lap dance.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Felix, what's the matter over there?
No X-rated stuff going on inside the club.
You weren't expecting that answer, were you?
Nope.
Well, I'll be sure to make him have a nice birthday.
But we're gonna have a good time.
All right, Felix, let them know your information, where they can find you if they're looking for a manager, and also Just Cuz will go to you after.
Felix Hernandez everywhere. Facebook, Instagram. It's the two social medias I use. I don't use nothing else. I'm 99.9% of the time you look me up on Facebook. That's where 99.9% of the time I'm on. So I hate social media altogether, but I use it because of the music. So, but
we gotta do what we gotta do as a manager, you know.
Yeah. But hey,
tell your Warriors.
These guys make my job easy, man. I work with the dopest artists, in my opinion, in New England. So it's just like they make my life easy.
Thank you.
Yes. Felix, what is your contracts? How many months do you lock in the artist?
Man, it's all on love, man. I don't hold these guys to contracts. For the reason is I want them to if they ever felt they had a better opportunity somewhere else, they can go. I will support them either way. So we've always done everything on handshakes and love, man. Yeah. These guys are, Fresh Cauz and Louis Cypher, and who I've been working with the longest out of any of these guys. Street Religion I worked with a few years back. We have, we just got back together again and reunited the whole family back together. So
now it's all a good team. You got a great team. I'm proud of you, Felix. Represent New England and going to state. I'm proud of you. As a manager, putting these artists around, I see what you're doing. I'm proud of you doing that. A lot of people only keep the artists, in the hometown, which they need to expand. And I always say that, like I did my own tour a couple of years ago, 2 years ago. I went state to state. I did in 72 hours. I went to 12 different states, and I did, some big artists in that 12 states. So, I commend you and your team, and just cause keep up the great work, Let them know your information, where they can find you and all that.
Sure. My Instagram is gonna be just.cauz, CAUZ. What do you call it? Facebook's gonna be just X cause, all capital letters. Twitter's gonna be just cause1, and I believe my TikTok is just.cause.
Okay.
If you guys are looking me up on YouTube, I know I got different names. Don't kill me, my bad, guys. There was a lot of just causes. Don't be mad at me. Okay. All right. YouTube is Just Cause Music, and then I'm on Spotify, Just Cause, spelled like everything else, CAUZ. Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Apple Music, all that good stuff. SoundCloud as well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can find me everywhere.
All right, cool. So this is Felix. This is Just Cuz. This is his manager. Any artists that are looking to get a feature link with Felix, make sure you book Felix if you need a manager as you as an artist, if anybody needs it. Peace.
And anybody
shout out to Shalon. Peace, everybody. Shout out to Zulu Warriors. Much love and respect to you, Felix, doing it. I'm proud of you, always putting some great talent all around it. Just Cuz I look forward to seeing you perform. I'll be there. Nicole, I need a ride from you. I need to be there for Felix's birthday. We need to get some cake on him. We need to make it a party. We need to strip there and all.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one. Can't wait.
Definitely. And I look forward to meeting you. I appreciate you both coming on the Iccy Show. Felix, is there anything you want to say before we wrap up?
I was gonna, when you were bringing up the thing about tours, we're not announcing what tour was part of, but we will be on a very short run tour that we're gonna be doing this summer. We'll be announcing it here soon.
Yes, sir. On the Iccy Show.
All right. Yes. All right. All right. I didn't mess that up. We good. Okay. Early. All right. Never on. All right. We good.
All right, cool. I appreciate you both coming on the Iccy Show. This is interview 547 interviews I've done in 4.5 years. I appreciate you both from New York to New Hampshire to Boston 617. Let's go. We're internationally. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. My condolences to anyone that has lost anyone. And have a blessed night, everyone that tuned in. Let's go. 2023 is here. And follow them on their tour. Let's go. Felix, happy early birthday. Peace, love, and respect.
Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Definitely. Have a great night.
All right.
You too. Bye.
Much love and respect.
Good night.
Good night.